In May, the Long Beach Transit Board of Directors will consider the budget for the next year. Before they do that, here are some things you should know about LBT's budget and how you can get involved in how we allocate our money. A little background. LBT was formed as a nonprofit public benefit corporation in 1963. We are an independent organization with the board of directors appointed by the mayor of Long Beach. The board meets almost every month to set policy. LBT's budget year begins on July 1st, 2025 and runs through June 30th, 2026. This presentation will teach you about our funding, how we receive it and allocate it. You will hear about a survey we conducted to better understand our customer priorities and the kinds of projects we want to complete in the next fiscal year. Ready to roll?
Long Beach Transit is mission-driven and dedicated to connecting communities, moving people, and making everyday life better. Our vision is to be a leading provider of transportation options, delivering innovative and high-performing services. We're also committed to sustainability by having a fleet of zero-emission vehicles within the next decade. What drives the LBT budget? We're focused on taking people where they need to go with clean, safe buses and customer-focused employees. With uncertain times ahead, we're also driven to optimize, which means doing more within our means. We must be prepared for leaner times and a shifting business world. LBT is focused on ensuring employees have the skills and we have the resources to move people in an ever-changing world. The communities we serve don't stop moving, and neither does LBT. How do we keep moving? We focus on our core business, which we define through 6 categories. This is what we do every day and how we spend public dollars. Transit asset management. These are our buses. Our focus is to keep them operating and in like-new condition. We need well-functioning buses to move people.
Transit service delivery. This is our service and how we provide bus, commuter, water taxi, and paratransit services to the community. Our primary focus is the people we employ to operate vehicles and plan and implement daily operations.
Customer experience. LBT services begin and end at the bus stop. In this area, we're focused on the condition of our bus stops and how you plan your trip, including our call center and digital tools like our website, so you can figure out where you need to go to ride LBT.
Corporate risk management. We manage risk by protecting our assets and the people providing daily service to our customers. This helps us protect public resources and continually build trust.
Information technology, another core function. IT, it's all about the systems we need to operate, whether it's on the bus or in an office.
Internal business functions. Finally, internal functions. These are the people and functions that support our business. LBT is very efficient and less than 10% of the budget is spent on internal functions.
Now, let's talk about our budget and how it's built. First, we're committed to operating efficiently and providing service to the public. Our budget is built on the following foundations. No fare increase. Our basic fare of $1.25 per ride is the foundation of how we provide affordable transportation to the communities we serve. Deliver planned service. Our schedule is a contract with the people. We publish a schedule of where we'll be and when, and we're committed to keeping it. Mitigate rising costs. Costs keep going up, and we want to keep our service sustainable and reliable, so we continue to optimize to mitigate these rising costs.
Sustain long-term viability. Hand in hand with mitigating rising costs, ensuring we're in it for the long term, and meaning we're continuously planning for the future and working to ensure that the decisions we make today will sustain us in the future.
And finally, no debt. We don't issue debt. Our budget is balanced and our revenues and expenses match. We adopt 2 kinds of budgets, one for operations and one for capital.
The operating budget pays for day-to-day expenses, the people who drive and clean buses and stops, and the employees who keep the communities we serve moving. LBT is a labor-intensive business.
There's also the capital budget. These are the projects like buying buses or improving bus stops. So now let's talk about the money. Where do our funds come from? For our operating budget, we get our money from different levels of government. About half comes from Los Angeles County and the half-cent sales tax we all pay. These funds are distributed through LA Metro. About 25% comes from the state, the gas tax. About 7% comes from fare revenue. Another 5% comes from the city of Long Beach, and about 2% comes from the federal government. The remainder comes from agreements with cities we serve and other revenue, such as through advertising. For our capital budget, about half of these funds come from the federal government, and another 35 to 40% come from the state government. The remainder, about 10%, come from local sources.
Where does the money go, and how does LBT allocate it? We told you we don't take on debt, and the board of directors passes a balanced budget. We are people in the people business, and our dollars pay the people who put buses on the street and keep them moving. More than 3/4 of these funds pay the salary and benefits of the 800 people who work for LBT.
About 85% of LBT's employees are bus operators, mechanics, and the people who maintain things like the bus stops. Thus, the majority of our funding pays for the people who move people to jobs and education and keep our buses moving. About 15% of employees support the people who move our communities.
You might be asking, how do we decide how to allocate the money? We ask our customers and the community. We just conducted a survey in March and April asking how we should allocate our dollars and what is most important to our customers, and they told us what they want. Thank you to those who responded. Our customers told us they want more frequent service, later night service, and more service on weekends. So, looking ahead to the next budget, we're focused on increasing service and returning more service later at night. We'll also improve the transit hub, the First Street Transit Gallery, and look for improvements along significant corridors like Cherry Avenue. Thank you for watching this presentation. You can get involved and provide your input by May 9th. You can submit comments by sending an email to the address you see on screen or call the number you see on screen. LBT's Board of Directors will consider the budget on May 15th, and our President and CEO, Kenneth McDonald, will provide a detailed spending plan. In the coming weeks, look for a meeting notice on our website, ridelbt.com. Thank you to our customers for riding, and thank you for watching.